Okay, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because you tried to run in the cutscene, it kind of got glitched.
I didn't.
Well, you tried to walk while the cutscene, while the cutscene.
Yeah, I should go back to the beach. I'm gonna get away.
Sleep time.
Sleep tight, Brian!
Fine, I'll drink the fucking stupid ass rats. Give me the fucking rats.
Yum!
That gave me so much. Just destroying fucking rodent population of this city. I'm messing with the, you know, the ecology system stuff.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yes, it is Emma. You can listen to her.
What? What? What are you talking? What are you saying about
Eating
me?
those rats is a good thing. We're actually cleaning the system.
For whom?
For everyone, except
I'll tell
for
you
rats.
what. It's not for the rats.
One hungry vampire, and there is no ratatouille anymore. Have you thought about it, Emma? Have you thought about it?
Think about it this way. If you're gonna eat a lot of rats, there will be a need for them to up the, you know, survival rate. So you're gonna mess with the whole Darwinism shit.
Hey there, need a date?
They're already like, you know, there's so many of them because of Darwinism. We want to make it worse.
I've had a vandal get stuck walking into the cutscene and lock me up entirely. Jesus.
Where's the fucking beach?
I was like, I thought you looked. There was like a big sign, and it looked like because you moved the camera. It
Well,
so it
this
looked
whole
like
place is says the sign beach, but that's
no.
not the only place.
There was an arrow to the left. There are like a bunch of signs inside.
It never happened.
Because like what I'm saying, it looked like you moved the camera to look at the sign, and then you right after that you were like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "You."
I don't know where this fucking monster of a cough came from.
The funny thing is, lady, you can't fit in most people in downtown somehow. The rest are safe to buy. Yeah, like in downtown, I think it's like the only. Oh, she did. You know what she did recently? I was petting her, and she did that while I was petting her. So she moved my hand like this to her. It was very cute.
That is so fucking cute. So fucking precious.
In downtown, I remember is there's this cathedral club, and in there's always a girl and the guy. Girl always sucking the guy's dick, so you can always catch her and eat her.
My Lily back. She told me all about
My favorite Australian prince.
What did she find in you?
Your blood's worth bottling.
He's a prince.
Never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome, E. Keep her safe.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
If the shithouse goes in flame, it'll probably be my fault. See you, E. Okay, now we can go to downtown, I believe.
Yeah. You just come to the taxi, you can go.
But I can save money if I walk there.
Happens in Chinatown too, the alleyway BJ. Nice. The easy feed-in for both of us.
Cool. Are you gonna crochet?
No, I'm gonna alleviate my pain in the hand.
Have you tried icing?
No, it's fine. It just like got a little overworked.
Oh, I also just realized that I should probably level up.
Basically,
Yeah, I have 10 experience.
Yeah. Basically, all I do all day, I work at computer, and when I'm not working at a computer, I probably crochet. My
Which is
right hand
once
is gonna
again,
fall
you
off
should.
at some point.
Yeah, you should ice it.
Maybe. I'm gonna bring the ice. Fine. Are you happy, Mom?
I'm just saying. Okay, persuasion. I think how much would it cost to up my charisma? A lot. Okay, lockpicking. Security and dexterity.
You wanna try to get also evasion, I think? Ooh.
Combat defense, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, soak. My bad. No. Soak.
Да, блядь!
What?
Just, are you settled?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Soak?
Yeah. It's basically how much like damage you soak instead of like actually getting the damage.
Stamina. That's okay.
I like how the player character from Bloodlines ID code Stockhead. Oh, that's funny.
But I wanted to get dodge. You know what? I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna get dodge right now.
Uh-huh.
And after that, like, I'm 1 point away from...
Okay. Yeah, my hand was fine before. It's just recently been having like just overworking the whole
Well, yeah,
shit.
that's why I'm like once a day or something, like I said.
It's just been haven't been bothering for a while. It's on the other street. There was like cab.
I'm going.
Okay. With my favorite taxi driver.
Sorry for all the coughing, guys. I don't know what happened today with my
It's okay, guys. You
allergies.
can ban our stream because of the coughing. Hello, sir.
You're shady as fuck. Away from here.
Downtown.
Whoa. Are you gonna fucking hit me?
Meow.
I just came here.
Game over. I'm sorry. You should have.
Fucking Sabat.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it?
Yes.
Why do they all look like they're like werewolves or something? They're just Sabat.
I don't know because it's something from the 20th edition. Like my problem is just I'm not familiar with 20th edition.
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's like a few times the game breaks the fourth wall.
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Wait, are you local, Archangel?
What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
In a way.
Ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez.
Meta time, awesome. Yeah, you know, before meta was actually like
Meta.
yeah. Before everything was meta humor.
Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Let's go nines. I
Name's
love nines.
Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I could have taken them.
Want me to go get them?
Bring them
You
on.
do what you want. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll think about
This
it.
is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try.
Was he with anyone in canon? Wouldn't you like to know, Emma? Wouldn't you like to know? Like, is he dating anyone in the game, in the canon, in the canon of VtM? I don't think so,
But why such reaction?
because Emma liked him. She's like, oh, it's cute. I know. Like,
Baby sale. Do I want to know?
Oh yeah, the Pekkanen. No, Pekkanen is the movie. It's the name of the
Oh, it's
place.
the Peckening.
The Pekkanen, yes.
It's not the beckoning, yeah.
No, I said the Pekkanen. I guess I should have made it more.
Ooh, I like these gargoyles.
Hey, I'm Latin too. No, but are you local to LA? 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, only LAN will know the joke about the East LA. Come on. Oh yeah, I love
We're
this.
in LA.
Yeah,
If you don't know.
I love the this music because it's from
Oh,
time to
this
time
music.
they say.
I've listened to this music a little too much while you were playing this game. Who are you?
Oh, this is where if you Kevin, you fight with the stop sign.
Lo devastación ambiental e urbana. You know what? This is not accurate. You know what would make this accurate? There was a truck passing by. Elotes deliciosos.
Well, not in downtown.
Why not?
It would have been more.
I've been to LA but live in Florida.
I
I'm
see.
from Illinois, Indiana originally. Am I at the right? I'm gonna assume I'm at the right
It's
place.
like
Yo, what's up?
Look familiar, Miss.
Remember the guy?
We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Ooh.
Yeah, made him believe that he. Yeah.
Now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Superwoods. Well, enough about my lucky break. You here to see one of the
We had the elotes and popsicle guys in Chicago too. We have one that passes by every day.
It's basically I always feel weird when it's 8 or 9 p.m. and he didn't pass the ad. I'm like, oh, I
I'm
hope
like,
he's fine.
yeah.
Elotes. It was funny. It took us a while to figure out what he's saying until one day I was like, oh my god, he's saying elotes deliciosos, because they would be passing by and we're just like, what is like? It sounds like it's the like beginning of the wrestling match because it's like
Is it good?
elotes deliciosos.
I thought it was like, is it like a rumble?
Get
like,
ready
what?
for rumble. You were saying.
Well, yeah, but I did understand that it's too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah.
What is this floof? What is this floof? Who's my floof chick? Yes, you're my floof. My floof. Excuse me. Oh, do you want me to continue? Is that it? Okay, fine, I'll continue. You pushed me away last time.
Aww.
I'm here to see Lacroix.
Would that be Sebastian Lacroix of the Lacroix Foundation or Dwayne Lacroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Wait, popsicle guys, is it gonna?
Sebastian.
Okay then.
What's this
Lacroix,
name?
you
Like
told me
the
you'd expect
song
someone
from
to fit your
the
description sometime tonight.
Piragua. You know the Piragua is its own
Sweet
thing.
block of ice, piragua, piragua, piragua. You block of ice, piragua. It's hotter than the islands are today. Mr. Softy's trying to shut me down. But I'll keep scraping by till I can say, hey, Paula, I run this town.
You scared the kids.
Piragua, piragua. Vengo de mango, vengo de parcha. Vengo de chile, de limón. You're forgetting how obsessed I was with
With the
that movie.
soundtrack?
I've seen that movie 3 times in
Oh
a
my
movie
God.
theater. You do realize that, right?
No, I forgot.
First time with you, second time with Nate, and third time with Emily.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then I listened to this fucking soundtrack so much that I cannot listen to it anymore. There's only one song off of that whole soundtrack that I can stand to hear is the Paciencia y Fe.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it's the crown jewel of the whole
Yeah.
musical, and it makes me cry every fucking time.
Is going to love. Oh, she will love the Giovanni. The especially the like the whole. Do you mean the the mansion, the Giovanni mansion? What?
I just had the best idea. A Giovanni that is a Guido. That is a Jersey Shore kind of guy. Or maybe actually a Jersey Shore guy. Can you
Snooki.
Pauly D?
No, imagine Snooki.
That's gonna be next time I'm
Yeah.
gonna get tired. I know I won't be able to pull it off. I don't
my
have enough
God.
knowledge to pull it off, but fucking imagine. I want now I want someone
I'm
to
gonna-
to,
do
to
you want
make
me
a
to do
Pauly
it?
D.
Cause like if we're gonna play what Paris is doing for us, we need to like, cause it's gonna be like a one shot that Paris is gonna GM for us. I don't know if you've been reading Discord at all.
No.
Okay, of course.
I work.
Today?
It's hotter than the islands are today.
Yeah. See, like I can play it.
Oh, I remember. I also
Hey,
remember
I'm
that.
stuck in here. I'm training this person. She's a total grenade. But I'm gonna
would
suck
they?
her.
How would they tan?
Well, fake tan. It's only fake tan because they still do only spray tan.
Because if they go they go to the
Oh yeah. So it's only spray
would
tan
it
from
stay?
now. Yeah, why not?
Because their skin regenerates.
So
How long would it stay? I'm asking real questions
yeah,
here.
guys. Okay, let me go. How long?
If it regenerates, would they need to like? I'm sure he would have one at home,
Yeah.
the tanning cabin, but he would have to go there every day. He would sleep in it. That would be
No,
his
he
coffin.
can't go because it's UV light. They like vampires die from that. He can only do spray
Vampires
tan.
can die from UV light.
That's literally why they cannot go to the sun.
Can you imagine? That's how he turned into a vampire. That's how he died.
Oh, UV light's my tan without burning? Wait, I found. Wait.
But if they do, it should be his coffin.
Camilla, wait a second. So I found there's a subreddit RVTM. Okay,
Oh,
this
my
might be
baby.
this might be a silly question, but during my last session with a new group I joined recently, a question came up: can vampires get spray tans? In our minds, the spray tan would work just like paint, something you could add to your skin to help out grow in paleness. And just wanted to get opinions of whether or not this could work.
Archangel said VtM vamps don't burn from UV.
Is it? I thought in 5e it's UV. Okay, I need to check.
Dude, he has to sleep in it.
Yeah.
I know, right, Emma? Yeah, we're still on the whole fucking
Here.
Jersey Shore.
Here.
I want to convince her to actually watch Jersey Shore. At the very least, to have this on stream when we were nonstop talking about Lost all of a sudden, and everybody's like either hasn't seen the show or seen years ago, and we're like with our topical references to Lost. I want this to be a stream where we fucking topically reference Jersey Shore now. Which apparently is going. Did you know that it Lost? Did you know that they fucking revived it and it's going now? There's like five seasons. And going.
Okay, so basically it depends on the tans. So the non-colorant tans, so basically the stuff that actually dyes or alters the surface of your skin, will vanish during the sleep. So if you have a ghoul that every time you wake up spray tans you, you're good to go.
Baby Guido. My god. I can't. Also, I said this before, I will say it again, you guys. Mila Tequila. Check her out. Fucking, I've at this point developed like a legit fucking crush on her. I love this woman. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna show. She makes the
Okay,
best.
yeah, you were right. They're not susceptible to the UV light.
Hell yeah. This channel, the best. So yeah, the reason why we've been on the Jersey Shore bus is because she released. Oh, they were 2 hours each. We watched 4 hours. I thought it was 1 hour video each. But yeah, like loved her videos since the first one that I've seen ever about what was it? The Forgotten Feuds of Hollywood, the Bling Ring about Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes. She just her whole thing is just like that.
2000s.
Yeah, like the 2000s pop culture and stuff. Genuinely recommend. We just watched the video about The Hills. Which I've never seen Jersey Shore or The Hills, so this was an eye-opening experience for me. But yeah, highly suggest you guys. She's the fucking best. She makes videos so fucking rarely. It was funny in the comment on the Jersey Shore video. It said Mila may not be pregnant, but she sure does deliver every 9 months. Well, because she makes 2-hour fucking videos, but mwah. I know I have my own story stuff where vamps exist in the space age and can be
Ooh.
out in the daytime in other star systems, or even on other planets, moons, and this one because it's the sun, Earth together that burned them. That's a good point. Or if you go to a planet, like there's some planets who barely get any sunlight,
Mm-hmm.
which is why like a year for them passes in like a full rotate, because we count a year by a full rotation of the
Yes.
planet. So for them, like a full rotation is like 20 years in our time or something, like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to a planet like that, it's like
Mm-hmm.
can stay out most of the time.
I mean, you can stay on the dark side of the moon.
You can. I mean, the moon also turns.
Not really. Not much,
Mm.
I think. Yeah, so vampire who can afford it enjoy hot tubs and sun tanning booths. I wonder if anybody done it. Like, wait.
I also wanted to say, Archangel, I don't know about Dean Martin version. I remember you unlocked a memory in my head about the remix, I think in 2000s. Is it the Hey Mambo, Mambo Italiano, Hey Mambo?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember there was a beautiful remix in the 2000s.
God damn it,
Now
I
I gotta
cannot-
find it.
I cannot Google Vampire the Masquerade Jersey Shore Giovanni because Giovanni is the husband of Snooki, so that's all that shows up. Yeah, that song. Yeah, funny about that. Venus Day is longer than than the our year. Yeah. Oh, then it's year.
Is it this? It's because I was petting her.
It's
this
the
the one?
remix.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think that's the remix. It's now I have to find it. The remix that I used to listen. I mean, this
Basically,
is the
my
closest.
thing is that I'm trying to come up with as many. It's actually both of our thing. To come up with as many ridiculous VtM ideas for characters.
The best. I'm still thinking about a best idea for a Ventru. I mean, the best one Michael shared with us, that it was like a new money guy, like a redneck who got super rich. So all of the other, pristine Ventrus would fucking hate him, but won't be able to do anything
Yeah.
about him. But I'm trying to think of a different idea
you
for a
imagine
Venture, because
Venture
Venture
like
is
Lil
the hardest for
Jon?
me.
He's constantly wearing like diamonds, nails, like to everything.
Yeah. Also a pimp, now that you say it.
Yeah.
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 I know, baby.
Or
I
DJ
know.
Khaled, Venture.
No, he would be what's the favorite of what's his name? Of Michael. What's his favorite clan?
Oh, Banu Hakim?
No. Second favorite then.
Oh, La Sombra?
Yeah.
How would he be La Sombra?
Well, the Sombras are pretty much Ventures.
Kinda, but like better.
But evil. No.
They're kind of better than Adventure.
Depends on who you ask, I
They
guess.
actually, they're more sophisticated than Adventure. That's kind of the point of them.
Okay, then not DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I was like, they kind of more, you know, orchestrating everything behind the scenes. Imagine if somebody like, if we're talking about government, Venture is gonna be president or like king, and La Sombra is gonna be like the religion leader who's moving and stuff, you know.
But also we had the first session of my character, the Malkavian who thinks he's a Nosferatu. The funniest thing, one of the
Every party
he needs a pooper, that's why they invited you.
Party pooper,
Party pooper.
Hi. Welcome.
I was like, so is it Kitsune raid? Is it Nox raid?
It's
And
not
like,
Kitsune.
It's not Kitsune.
The quarry. Oh my god. How
How are
it?
you liking it?
How far are you?
Oh, I miss my man. What was his name?
Herd of bears. Yeah.
That was the one
Hello?
time when I actually full on fucking I still have the quotes from it saved. I need to. Where's my bad quotes? Was it?
Oh,
the
the melons also was the best one.
Let's not
I don't know
talk
about
about the
chapters. What
melons.
exactly? Like, yeah, who's dead so far, and like, what exactly happened recently? We played like I think last year. Still love it.
Oh, there we. You know, just because just because you know doesn't mean that you know. You know. In
Oh,
a
yeah.
way, faking it is just being yourself, but louder.
My favorite, this one. Just because you are using logic to make sense doesn't mean I'm into it. Wait, what is it from Great Teacher Onizuka?
You can't judge a book by its cover, but a box is a whole other bucket of fish. We need to continue watching
Dylan is the best character.
Dylan is my favorite. I love Dylan so much. I'm like 3 handshake separation away from Dylan.
I know.
And I keep thinking, I'm like, if I wanted to,
Yeah,
I could get
easily-
one, but I'm like, nah, I shouldn't. If you can't take the heat, go put your tiny balls in the freezer. GTA San Andreas.
So many beautiful quotes just gave it to you.
Yeah.
Laura is my friend in real life, really.
Was Laura?
The
Which
girl who they got to is the one who gets to prison. Yeah, the one who's infected.
Oh, Laura's great.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
from there. No, but the thing about Dylan, what
Dylan
happened
is
is
the
our
goat.
friend is in the theater group whose director is Dylan's father,
Yeah.
who is also a main actor in Shawshank Redemption. We might have heard about him.
I feel so fucking bad. I know that she would say not to and you would say not to, but I feel so fucking bad that I've missed so many fucking performances since we came here. And every time I would ask, okay, when do you will
Yeah.
come? First time is the only excusable ones because I had COVID.
Featuring run. Don't worry
Don't-
about it. Honestly,
Go
this is-
get the rest you
yeah.
need.
Get yourself water,
I
snacks.
also, I understand. After being around Dylan, you need some alone
yeah,
time.
you need a cold
if you know
shower.
what I mean. Yeah. I love Dylan. Dylan is the goat.
Nick and Jacob are pretty banged up. Jacob is Dylan's boyfriend. Sorry, the game never fully goes in there.
They never go there.
I mean, yeah. And I think Nick is the social media boyfriend, if I remember correctly. But I think Nick gets banged up anyways, no matter what you do.
Did you ask if Nox has played it before?
Of what? I didn't say any spoilers. I said Nick and Jacob pretty banged up though. There were
Oh,
no.
I thought like bang.
No.
What's banged up?
Like a little bit, like like they have bruises.
beef?
Yeah,
Oh.
like and stuff. I don't know.
I see. I'm old. I'm sorry.
It's not new, Slay.
Just because you were saying things and making sense doesn't mean
mean
I'm
you're-
into it.
A girl I really care for who doesn't talk to me anymore was big on Quarry. She thought Raimi was a dream somehow. Ted Raimi, you mean?
I mean, look, and here's an interesting
Yeah.
topic for a conversation, which this is like a just chatting situation. Let me switch. What I've been thinking, because I read a lot, right? So I'm sorry. I'm trying to phrase it in my head because I remember that the camera is weird switching from a thing to thing, but yeah, so many books I'm reading, especially written by men, where when you meet a female character and stuff, they constantly comment like, "Oh, like she was beautiful," or like she wasn't pretty, but she was beautiful in her own. It's just constantly like talking
Yeah.
about if she's pretty or not. And
Yeah.
every fucking time I hear it, I'm just like, I have this moment of like, the men in the Roman Empire and shit.
Oh.
When I'm like, people think about that because I don't ever think of people as like pretty or not pretty unless I meet someone like really exceptionally beautiful. Like I've had a few friends that like I look at them and I'm like whoa, like you're just exceptionally beautiful.
One of them probably streaming right now. Sana.
Oh yeah.
You like, especially you see Sana in real life, and you're like,
Yeah. Not probably. She is streaming right now.
yeah. You kind of just like, just so you know, Sana. When I don't know if you guys know Sana, but like we rated her a few times. The way she's on stream and on pictures, this like she's the same way in real life, like that dreamy, beautiful woman.
Like it's like the kind of beauty that like should be in the stone, you know? Like I think about them and I'm like, someone should make a statue of you.
Yeah, it looks
because,
only come up in
like,
states of shock or genuine appreciation.
When I think about people, I like attractiveness or whatever, I think of them as cute or not cute. Because the words like pretty or beautiful, like everybody's pretty and beautiful to me. Like in their own way. You know what I mean?
But can I add to that? It's also weird for me, this whole conversation in books, because describing someone as just beautiful or pretty is doing nothing, because everyone's idea of beautiful is very different. So when you're saying she's beautiful,
Even
it
his
means
Dark
nothing.
Materials is commits that sin. He a lot of times when he's describing women, and I don't mean like Mrs. Coulter and stuff. I mean like Lyra and like because Mrs. Coulter is her own.
Like I get a character gonna say like, oh, like she's beautiful.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like, if it's character specific, like Mrs. Coulter's thing in a lot of ways is seduction and stuff.
You are divine. That is true.
Thank you for the follow.
And you are divine.
I keep stopping myself from dabbing because it's not a thing anymore. We used to have a thing of like it started as a joke, but then yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's just so because I'm listening to this book called The Dinner by a Dutch, I think, writer, Danish. I'm not sure. It's by, just in case anybody knows it, by Herman Koch. Koch. I don't know.
Yeah, I pronounce Koch.
But yeah, and also constantly. I mean, the narrator is kind of a interesting human being, but yeah, just constantly describing people as like pretty or not pretty, and it's just so baffling to me that I just never think of people in such way.
I think that's supposed to be the point, so the reader does more work, which I think is kind of dumb. Like the thing
which is
like,
why I'm like, it's dumb, like his Dark Materials is like I hold it in such high. That book is I'm stammering. I cannot even describe how highly I rate that book, which is why I'm like, even that book commits that sin.
Yeah, Right, I don't suffice the vague descriptors. Details are more important than the reader can decide if the character is attractive or not. Yeah, or if the book is written from someone's point of view, I get it. If the character says like, "Oh, they were beautiful," like if if the whole book, for example, like Cersei is written from Cersei's perspective, therefore everything the book
Well, we're
says
also talking about gods and stuff.
it doesn't matter. Still, I'm talking
Like,
about
there it makes sense.
no, but still, I'm talking about from the point of view that it's like the way it's written. So when she says someone's like when a book says in narration that he was beautiful, we know that it's like her thoughts, that it's like said from the point of view of Cersei. But when the narration comes from third person, I'm like beautiful means nothing. Like you can say, like I understand they're trying to say conventionally attractive, but it's weird because I'm like I think at this point we need to accept
They
that
also
everyone
they usually don't use beautiful. They usually say pretty.
pretty, yeah.
And the thing is that it's like in most of the times it's not gonna be that they just said they're pretty or not pretty,
Yeah.
right? They say much more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fact that this is something that people think about is something that baffles me truly, like deeply to my soul. Like this is my moment of like, oh, men think about Roman Empire, or like, people think
Yeah.
about sex every like what 5-10 minutes or whatever.
That's the same way I wanted to add. Like, I feel weird when I like it when they say she's pretty in a way, and they describe how is she pretty, right? Because there can be like, for example, she's a pretty in a way of approachable next door girl, for example. So you immediately understand what kind of pretty we're talking about.
But why does it matter if she's pretty and what kind of pretty she is? See, that's
If
what
we
I mean.
if we trying to put it as like like as a character we're describing to explain that they like this kind of like
You can say the same thing, like all of this about next girl, using so many other words that are not
I
going
know,
to
but
be
sometimes
pretty.
but sometimes less is better than more.
I don't know.
I think sometimes you can say, especially if it's not main character, like you can say just in one sentence, kind of something like a throwaway. So you immediately
You
have
can
this like
still say in one sentence without using the word pretty. Because that,
okay,
cause
how
that
would you
still
describe that kind of character?
that still emphasizes like the attractive factor.
No, okay, but how would you describe the character I just described in the same words, like in the same amount, like a word?
Well, I would definitely say like next door, but also would say like a warm, approachable.
But maybe she's not warm, approachable. It's kind of like not like
But next door means warm and approachable.
I not always. They kind of I don't know. It's hard to explain. Because it's like if it's especially if it's in specific. Hear me out. If it's a specific setting of like high school, for example, just this one sentence kind of gives you idea. Or if it's like very tropey,
I definitely get a sense of high school because kids are dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to catch up on the
Give
chat.
me the character. Whatever you describe, I want to be significant there as a person. You can say so much about the character just by description. Yeah, I mainly mean sorry if it's third person description from the POV of character, as long as that's established for the character in some way. Sometimes it is to help an approach to a character will take in the story to. Yeah, so I'm like, as I said, like it depends. If it's tropey kind of book, I get it. It's like it makes sense. If it's not tropey book, it doesn't. I don't understand that. Camille, so nice to hear from someone else. I can't emphasize enough. I feel like I'm going crazy some days when I try to describe this perceptions feeling to anyone. Well, Shabama, just so you know, we were on the conversation and kind of like I was on the full-on journey of realizing that I'm asexual, basically. Because it was like, it was
I
this
still
moment.
cannot handle it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still having a full-on identity crisis. I need to speak to my therapist about this, but I have more important issues to speak to my therapist about, and yeah, I just have to stick with this fucking identity crisis.
Especially after like I was watching the video and it really like in the words described the difference between like libido and attractiveness, and I was like, oh, so that's what's like that's the difference between those two, and it just like really, whew, if the contest makes important, described a fighter pilot gal as being good looking because it was from the perspective of an infantry guy. No, that makes sense. And the same she who met her in the
Yeah.
train. Once again, like instantly was attracted. Yeah, if you say it from a perspective of a person, I
Yeah.
immediately get it. It's like this guy's
Like in the book that I'm reading right now, it's the kind of like I don't want to say because he's complicated, but there is this regular man level of vainness. Like he is still a smart human being, but there is a sort of vainness about him that from his perspective when he is describing, I get it, it makes sense. But yeah, like if it's a like his dark materials from third person
Yeah.
perspective, and if it's describing a character that is not like in his dark materials' case Mrs. Coulter, who's a lot about her character is about her attractiveness and how she uses it in the society. If it's not, yeah, if it's not about a character like that and it's third person, I don't fucking get why the emphasis. Like, why are you even thinking about that? Like, everybody's pretty. Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody and nobody at the same time. Because
Well, yeah.
that's the thing. Like prettiness is such a like subjective thing. It's all about like
Except when it
like for example, I find like character noses, as I describe, as the people call them actually, extremely beautiful. I think when a person has this very strong profile, because I think it's also partially because my nose is very soft, but when they have very defined nose, you know, like Italian noses, I find it beautiful as hell. But I know a lot of people like Camilla doesn't find
That's
it.
because I have one.
It still doesn't matter. Like I know what you're saying, but still, it's
Well,
kind of like
it's kind of a thing that the grass is always greener, you know? Person with straight hair wants curly hair.
Yeah.
Person with curly hair wants straight hair.
but it's kind of this kind of thing that is very, you know, subjective to that point. So yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm a bisexual, which means that I'm attracted to every single woman in existence and the most weird, like, unconventionally beautiful men possible, you know?
Yeah.
Like, every time I would find someone attractive, Sia would look at me and be like,
Really?
how? Why? You know? I think that most of the fucking Cumberbatch fan base who found him hot are just bisexuals.
Right? Like say the captain doesn't perceive her as attractive because he's her commander, he's very jaded to do. Yeah, but it's also can be not because of that. He can just look at her and be like, not in my taste. I think that's one of those things that I'm trying to always say that it's like I feel like we've lost the phrasing of saying just like not in my taste. Because I'm like, that's kind of what I'm saying, especially like, you know, about plus size people. You can easily say, like, no, I will not date a big girl because that's not in my taste. I'm not attracted to, like, but saying,
But
like,
if you're not attracted, that means you have a prejudice.
No.
Because there is no fucking difference, though.
everybody's idea of their of attractiveness is different, and for somebody they want somebody who's extremely like, for even there are a lot of guys who want extremely thin girl. Do I support it? No, but it's kind of like that is everyone's idea, and at the same time, like it's okay for somebody to say I don't find that attractive or pretty. It doesn't mean they should not exist. It doesn't mean that we should hate on plus people. It's just not for me. And I think we should be more okay with that phrasing and understand that there's a difference between phrasing like I like every like we should just hate them, they should be erased, and saying it's not for me.
I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but I don't want to get into that.
It is more nuanced, but I feel like in the place that we are right now in society, we should be more okay with saying that it's like we're not generalizing that if I don't like something, it means everybody should not like it. Of being like, no, everybody's different,
Yeah.
and if you don't like it, does like if you see something and you don't like it, doesn't mean that every single person in this world, when they see it, they don't like it. Same goes for like art, even because a lot of people judge like modern art and a lot of art as like just because like, oh, I looked at it and it didn't tell me anything, I don't like it, that everybody who likes it, they stupid.
Well, but that's the age-old conversation of what do you call art? What is considered art?
But that's the point of it all, of the whole thing. But it's like they don't want to even listen. Most of those people, when they have this idea that it's like, oh, that art is not art, they're not going to listen when somebody says, oh, I'm looking at it, it makes me emotional. They don't care. That didn't make them emotional. That's it. It should be erased.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Except for Kunz. Kunz is
Fuck
not
Kunz,
art.
yeah.
Fuck Kunz. Everything else debatable, just not Kunz.
Yeah. But it's like everything else, like when you look at stuff like Rothko, for example, a lot of people look at it and they just like, oh, they're just squares of paint. And like I, for example, when I see it in real life, like I feel so much emotion from it. But I'm like, I'm not judging people who say, oh, I don't feel anything, it doesn't make it for me. It just means it's not for you. Darling, it's fine. Art is made, and especially if you have this reaction to this kind of art, that makes it art. Art is made to explore our emotions and our reactions to things, and people don't want to think about it even like that. It's that art is made to like for us to
People
understand.
don't want to think about a lot of
Yeah,
things.
there's like art is made for us to explore those emotions. Art is no longer like, why would somebody create a photorealistic art in the realm of photography? In a lot of ways, photography pushed us to explore what art is more than anything else and give more commentary on the world. Like, a lot of people hate Andy Warhol, but I was like, he maybe did the best commentary on the world, even to this day, to right now world, than any other artist did. So, like...
Alright, let's catch up
Yeah.
on the chat and go back to the game.
That one is different. It's all about the how, right?
I think it's here.
I did read that one.
Oh. Sure.
How one says something, what they do, you can generalize. Exactly. What? Is she sleepwalking?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
look at her
eyes moving. Are we having a...
There's a
we're
prime
having REM?
REM moment, yeah. That's me in the corner.
I love when she eats and sleeps.
Maybe she just slept. She's breathing hard.
Difference in us or why the world isn't
that
dull.
eye just
Exactly.
rolled. Oh my god. So fucking creepy. Don't look at me. Oh no.
What's...
Baby, baby, baby.
Is
Are you
the-
having a nightmare?
It doesn't mean that she's having a nightmare.
Mori!
Кушать!
Mori! Oh my god. Mori.
Just so you understand, she knows one Russian word. Okay, two. But the main one that she knows...
I think because of you, she's going to eat right now.
I created Pavlov cat. Oh my god, she's going to eat.
I'm like trying to wake her up. She's not waking up. She said that one fucking word.
She
She immediately
just-
woke up.
Now, the word kушать means go eat in Russian.
No,
To
kушать
eat.
means to eat.
To eat, yes.
Just in a cuter way.
So it's basically...
Let's say munch.
Yeah, it's kind of munch, basically. So yeah, that's the thing that, like, every time I say that word, she knows that it's about food. So she was full on asleep, and I said the word, and she immediately woke up, bolted from the bed.
And she just went to eat. The difference in us are
Everywhere.
why...
But if you want to, you can.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I agree. I agree, Archangel. Okay. Now this fucker. Thanks. Wait, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Do you need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me,
Anytime,
in
Chunk.
case you were wondering.
Let's go, Chunk.
Did you say chunk?
Ah, yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the park.
I know she does, listen. Кушать, поглощать, вкушать, жрать, есть, etc., etc., etc. Exactly.
Спасибо. Она еще выучила еще одно слово. Квасавица. Мы все в шутку ее называли квасавица. Она at this point реально
So
отзывается
basically, квасавица...
не только на свое имя, но еще и на слово квасавица. Скажешь квасавица, хвост сразу пынь.
Квасавица means like beautiful, but in a cute way, like beautiful.
Уйти.
Pretty, yeah, pretty.
Уйти.
Kind of. So she started like, now if we say квасавица, she immediately knows that it's about her.
It's ridiculous.
Привет, Lilith, by the way. Well, добро пожаловать.
Да. Well, I think Lilith chose on были здесь.
Yeah, it's the first time chat.
Where? Oh,
in the
there. I
chat,
see,
yeah.
I see, I see, I see, I see. Вы, добро пожаловать. Right. Be seeing you, Chang. Добрый вечер, вечер добрый.
Странно, что на эту игру мы получили. Слушай, у нас
Да.
было столько, когда мы Atomic Heart играли,
Это было,
когда к нам
да.
приходили, а потом палились, что они русские, мы их пугали тем, что мы говорили.
Не, больше всего они полились тем, что использовали
Смайлики русских.
смайлики Мэдисона. И мы
Вау.
такие, мы знаем, откуда это. Я все жду, когда кто-нибудь русский придет, кто смотрит Гуфовского.
Нет.
Я жду. Я верю и жду.
Блядь, только
Я
мы
жду,
говно
Ля.
такое смотрим, кого хватит.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building.
Я вообще еврей, о чем вы?
Liberty of
Да
the-
мы тоже, мазл
Come
тов.
on.
This is correct, yes?
Слушай, не по цыгашки обжигают, понимаешь?
Такими тоже.
Yes,
Most
бот.
excellent. I
Бот,
had no
да.
doubt
Bot.
you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered against your progress on account of
I don't
my
know what
presence.
triggered it.
I mean,
But I
been
think
having...
he made it worse.
I have been having, like, sinus problems so far. Я уже стрим маскарады здесь внезапно speaks Russian.
Она еще и ведет маскарад.
Я
GM-ит.
GM-ю.
А я играю.
Лид, я могу с тобой по-английски разговаривать?
Да.
Ну, я так на всякий случай, потому что у нас не все, кто...
No, but it was like, etc., etc. Like, no,
True.
clearly. It's just like, it just happened.
Yeah.
Я просто наслаждалась внезапно так.
I'm pretty sure everybody else thinks we've been, like, casting spells. That's what they always think about, like, when we speak Russian, like...
Just
"Are
when
they
when we were
casting
in the car and you were like, are you casting a spell? As I'm adjusting the fucking AC in the car and I'm just like doing the thing where I'm like holding the hand
yeah.
close to the AC and then like moving it away.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm adjusting the AC. I want to
Because
get
it looked
the
like she
air.
was just, like...
Speaking of AC, I had the worst fucking day yesterday. You know why? You want to hear why? I'll tell you fucking why. Because I got the van at work that had no AC working. At first, I thought that the problem was just that because I turn on the car right in the morning when I get the van. Excuse me. And it's like blasting air right out of 4. And I'm like, nah. I turned it down. I turned down to just 3, turned it off. I'm like, what the fuck? I fiddle with it, and it turns out that it only works on 4, only on full blast. I was like, okay, you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse. I can deal with this. So before I leave, I tell my dispatch, they're like, do you want to switch the van? I'm like, nah, it's okay. Because I thought that's what the problem was. Indeed, that was not what the problem was. There was no cold air in that AC as well. But because it was the morning, and the morning was cooler in general, I didn't fucking notice that. Plus, I thought that it's gonna, you know, as the engine warms up, it's gonna get colder. It got worse. It just basically was taking whatever air is outside and just full blast on me. So yeah, I was sweating buckets. I don't know how I didn't get a heat stroke. I couldn't even ground the van. Like report that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because we just had several vans taken away, and we're short on vans. Like, they had to go, and they had to rent vans for us.
Oh, no.
Because when someone grounds the van, it goes through a whole thing of, like, not only do they need to send it to the car shop, they also had to have a special person inspect it afterwards.
Oh, that sucks.
So I couldn't even report that van not usable.
Yeah.
Also, ABS went off for some reason, and I was on the hills.
What
And
is
I
ABS?
So ABS is a brake system. Like modern cars have them. So to reinforce the brakes, I had to, and because of that, I started like on the hills, I started like sliding when I am switching the...
Во-первых, мне очень нравятся комбинации языков, которые ты знаешь. Во-вторых, не проблема. Мы иногда говорим быстро. Ну, хочешь, пиши по-русски. У нас много людей, которые приходят, и у нас начинается Duolingo стрим. Should you get another puff?
Maybe I only
I'll-
did one. But it's adrenaline and I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep anyways.
Yeah, I was like, it's not...
But yeah, it's okay. No, I know. I'll get it myself. I
I'll
just want to
bring-
finish what I was.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in my bag.
I can bring you mine.
What was I
also.
saying?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
About
so
the ABS?
on the
IBS?
no, IBS is what I have when I'm on my period. No, ABS is just like sliding when I'm like switching from the
Nice.
brakes to gas. And I thought it was a problem. I even sent a picture to the dispatch and let them know, and they were like, "Yeah, just make sure you use the parking brake."
Oh my god.
And well, because they can't do anything.
I know.
Then I also got fucking citations for like I don't remember if it was 4 or 8 stop signs.
You told me 8 on the day.
I said 8, but I don't remember. And the thing is that I mean I never roll over stop signs. I do a California stop and go, but the problem is that these vans are equipped with tracking technology and you have to come to like a complete full stop. And I was fucking sweating buckets. I just wanted to be done with my route. So then I also had to sign the paper you know, for acknowledgement that, you know, I fucking rolled over the stop signs. But yeah, then ABC just started working.
Nice.
It just started working. I went to lunch, and after lunch, it just started working.
How's your car's cooling system? Is it still showing?
Oh, it's fine. It's still showing, but it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
need
need
to go for him to vacuum it. I'm pretty sure
Well,
it's more his hair.
I need to
Oil?
get oil.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get paid tomorrow, so
Yeah.
after that I can go.
It reminds me when I had to drive a Humvee. They had no driver's door. Beautiful. And steer with one hand because my other hand was holding the night vision in place. Jesus. Мы проходим за 3 меры.
I've known pain. I've known pain of many different. There was one time where my first car, rest in pepperoni, it was the gearbox, the transmission kept fucking up. And the first time it got fucked up, I thought that what I could do to at least get to the car shop and not get a towing car, because it would just like this, because the car would not, an automatic would not switch gears itself, but there was the option for manual, right? So I switched and I had like, I wrote on like a post-it note on like which,
How to switch the
yeah,
brake.
because I never drove I have never learned. So on like which speed I need to switch, and I just put it on like my like a visor, the visor.
Yeah, visor.
It didn't work. So a lot of times I would be driving, I'd be like passing on the fucking intersection. The light is red, and I'm like
And
in
the
the
car-
middle section. I'm like this, and I'm like, I am sorry. Like, I am so sorry. There's nothing I'm just trying to get to the car shop so this can get fixed. I had terrible luck with vehicles. Batteries on one lit on fire, and the idiot dispatched for it before me didn't give me the key to the equipment box where the extinguisher was. Jesus fucking Christ. No, ours is like close, so I know where the extinguisher is.
Тоже спустя много лет, столько лет прохожу за пример. После Винтера будет сложнее, но... Кто сказал, чтобы... Я проходила...
I need to
Да,
puff,
иди.
puff.
Я проходила для Малкравианов, это было очень весело. Ты только в видеоигру играешь или на столку тоже? I'm gonna be like bugging everybody and asking if they... Just one second. Красавица! Красавица! Yeah, she's going. Yeah. Love of my game when I played the game. There he is. На столке было давно было дело, сейчас не играю по обстоятельствам. Ну, я понимаю. Я просто веду на столке, я этот storyteller, поэтому я всех спрашиваю. Я все так, а ты играл? А ты играл? Не играл, надо бы. Yeah, shot of vodka never stopped anyone from doing stream. Let's go. Я просто такая, я
Hope I feel
знаю,
better tomorrow.
я знаю очень хороший ваншот на русском языке про Россию, который мне очень понравился, такая вся, хочу посоветовать.
Did it finally? Oh.
Lacroix, Widowmaker's ancestor. Oh my god, you're a person of culture who knows the Overwatch lore? Excuse me?
I love you.
What is up with us
I
getting only people
love
of
you.
culture recently? Does it mean weird, like, of culture, that people of culture choose us stream?
Just me, not you.
What do you mean?
Of culture, person of culture. They
Ah.
come for me.
Oh, makes sense.
It's a joke that you ran to the ground.
Ну, слушай, сейчас уже Bloodlines 2 у нас идет. Вообще, я бы сказала, что сейчас Vampire the Masquerade это такой, типа, если тебе надоело играть в D&D, многие переходят сюда. Это такая вторая остановка. Можешь закрыть уши на секунду? Can you close your ears for a moment? I'll put music very loud. Listen, just so you understand, I love him so much that in my playthrough, I blew up with him in the tower and I didn't, no regrets. Yeah, go. You good. No regrets. I mean, you know how my game ended. Oh, it's fine.
Sorry.
Who's there?
No, I'm just.
I know.
Doesn't feel very good. Yeah, I wanted to start finishing soon.
Okay, no problem.
Just because.
I get it. Just because you're dying.
Yeah.
Because you're dying doesn't mean you get to finish the stream early.
Yeah, your guy early. It's midnight. We've been here for 3 hours.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
That is true for a lot of things.
Well.
Yeah, your guy. Can you imagine if I'd be like, "Oh, I'm clocking out," or like, "I've been working for 10 hours. It's 5 p.m. somewhere." Seen a mod for Sebastian that makes him look like a French bad guy with facial hair and red black suit.
I need to find it just for fun.
It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. somewhere.
It's 3 a.m.
A
somewhere.
very specific place.
In Canada.
Слишком трепетно отношусь к выбору жанра игры, в который собираюсь поиграть, так что в инди почти не играю, за некоторым исключением. И то там тоже узконаправленное.
Слушай, проблема в том, что в какой-то момент мы все достигаем того возраста, где мы играем только в узконаправленное. В основном по той причине, что на широконаправленное у нас больше времени нету по жизни.
В моем случае, скорее, потому что широконаправленное все испортил Ubisoft. Своим одним типом игры, блядь. Я вот сейчас для себя открыла 5-ю персону, я наконец-то играю, я кайфую. Я так не кайфовала уже давно.
Fuck Ubisoft. Fuck AAA games. You know what? The only AAA game that worth it was Baldur's Gate. Although I wouldn't call it AAA because it is AAA, but I feel weird calling AAA because for me AAA
Baldur's
is coming
Gate
from
is not
corporation.
AAA.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
But it's an independent studio.
It doesn't matter.
It's a AA.
No, it's about the size of the game. AAA is not about
And the size of the game, like Kojima's game, is AA.
No, it's still AAA.
No, Death Stranding is AA.
Yes, it is AAA.
Google it. Yeah, your guy Mercurial screwed up big time. I had to get the explosives myself.
Then I'll see that he's suitably punished. Nonetheless,
I like his lipstick.
triumphed. My commendations.
But that's not a natural color. He is cute, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You've
Thanks.
done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position
I'd hate
would
fuck.
overcome such a trial.
Yeah,
Don't misunderstand.
Death Stranding, the most unique AAA game you'll ever play. It's Death Stranding is a
You may get
AAA
proof
game.
of
That's
genuine
BS.
consent.
It's about the size.
Can I
of the game.
can I get an example of AA?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I guess what exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane. The cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact.
I actually don't know fully how your game finished. I think your game finished with you talking to a TV.
No.
And in no
Oh.
way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Okay, it's about budget of the game. That's the difference.
Yeah. So is Baldur's Gate AAA?
Yes, it had a huge budget, just so you know. Double A's Life is Strange, for example. Life is Strange budget was
Okay.
around 4 million, and about like marketing push as well, and team
Yeah, the
size.
quality was 0.
Hellblade Senua is also double A. PUBG is double A. Plague's Tale Innocence is double A.
Your favorite game. She hates it for no fucking reason. Я играю в основном в ролевые режимы, так уж исторически сложилось. В остальное время сижу на кабалу и изучением тауматургии.
Damn. Кабала это
Религия.
да, но это не религия, это книжка.
тауматургия...
Тауматургия это наука здесь, по крайней мере. В вампирах это способность с кровью. По-моему, в реальной жизни это тоже с кровью связано. Я сейчас уже не помню.
Круто. I like his looks, Lord. Must be the spooky season that's making everyone cute. It's maybe my insatiable, gigantic, apparently libido of my apparently gray sexual fucking ass. But also because of I also blame Loki. Because since the season 2 is out, all of the fucking billboards in the city is just giant Hiddleston face. And I've been horny like a motherfucker ever since that started. And I hate my life. I truly do.
So, what defines AAA? So basically, the difference between AAA and AA is the budget and size of the team. Well, it's still kind of partially budget. So basically, if your game has like a very huge budget and huge team, that's gonna be AAA. AA games, for example, Cuphead, Life is Strange, Overcooked.
Cuphead is indie.
No, it's AA. It has pretty big budget. Indies, that's something that's made by 2-3 people with no budget.
Double Fine stuff is AA?
Yeah, Double Fine is AA. It Takes Two is
only
AA.
makes sense.
I know. State of Decay is AA. Life is Strange, A Way Out.
Fuck A Way Out.
Soma actually AA. Hades is AA.
Hades is the shit.
Yeah, Sifu is AA.
Did you know that Amazon Prime account gets you a free sub?
Yeah. The more you
I just
know.
started reading it at first, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. So money, people, and data size.
Basically.
Кабала — это историческое изучение, учение в иудаизме, да. А тауматургия — это магическая дисциплина в мире тьмы, что тример основная, что позволяет управлять кровью. Твоя подруга справа от тебя знает. Она вообще много чего знает.
Я умная. Бывает иногда.
Да.
Смотря с какой ноги встала.
Бывает иногда это у меня, у тебя всегда. What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual.
Define
I sense
unusual for
something peculiar
vampire.
About the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Danes' arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do.
Like they would believe it.
And unlike the warehouse,
Yeah, Second Acquisition like this.
wholesale slaughter
Because nobody believes it.
without
Thank you for
consequences.
following, Lilith.
Yay, thank you for the follow. If our tabletop vampire game is of any indication, by the time we get to the sarcophagus, I'm gonna forget what he says and open it.
Do it. Еще такой вопрос, Лилит.
Да, и спасибо
По-твоему-
за explanation.
По твоему имени, а не Бахари ты случайно? I will always remember how Asher is like, I'm just drowning in Bahari. So it's like,
No, what I love is how he finds it the funniest fucking thing, so he just keeps repeating it over and over.
yeah.
And I don't mean, I know that the phrasing sounds like I am judging him for it. No, I find
No,
it,
it's
I
so
find it
funny.
cute.
He's
I
like,
find it adorable. I fucking love it.
I just know that I'm drowning in Bahari right now. I'm like, yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about.
Were you jealous?
What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He said nothing. He asked me to visit him at the last
I
round.
see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
I hate anarchs. I have to get something off my chest. I fucking hate anarchs. I fucking hate them. I know so many people like anarch sympathizers. Fuck anarchs.
Give the anarch community my regards.
And mine. Whatever. Я еще хотела сказать, Лилит, еще такой... Я вижу человека великой культуры, потому что ты заканчиваешь предложение скобочками. Здесь никто этого не понимает, и мне очень грустно от этого. Потому что ничто не может объяснить тон твоего предложения, как две скобочки в конце.
Ставишь в конце две upside down скобочки, потому что тебе грустно.
Yeah, basically. So you guys know it's a very Russian thing, and when I started doing it here, people were like super confused about it. So in Russia, the thing is like you see how like Lilith Chosen finishes the sentences with like two parentheses. It's a thing. Oh, it's
Sorry, I was staring at the emote that you've used.
Go to Gulag.
Stalin, really? Okay. Shit, it closed the whole chat.
Docs, chat. Good job.
Thank you, Mom. Блять. Fuck is it here? There.
Меня Эли Коэном зовут. О, Элай? Эли, получается, да?
Ellie?
Я вот думаю, пытаюсь понять.
Элли, да. Окей.
Ну, еще раз то же самое написал. Надо это как и зовут.
Напиши просто по-английски, чтобы понятно было.
Или где ударение идет. Да что это такое?
Да.
I'm not a fan of Joseph, but you make me laugh. Go to Gulag is a good meme.
I would be concerned if you were a fan of Joseph.
I will always remember there is this joke from Russia. Can you look around? There should be a building
Wanted to. Okay.
with a big like sun thingy. Like it's like very big round. Like
What is
I think it's
Scientology church here?
no, it's the Tremere leader. Because as a Tremere you can go find. So the joke is basically that they're
Is that Anarch sign or something?
no, it's like a separate cult. You'll find them later. I thought it was Anarch as well.
The Ghoul Town.
So basically, a group of people sits and watches Joseph Stalin give his speech, right? Then in the middle of his speech, somebody sneezes. He's like, "Who? What?"
I think I know where this is going.
It's a funny joke.
Hilarious.
Okay, it's very standard. Okay, it's not maybe that funny, but it's very it explains so much about culture for you guys. So check to the right also.
I am going.
Oh, okay.
Just finish your joke.
Please, like, who sneezed? There's silence again. Who sneezed? Once again, a full silence. Oh yeah, this is where the blowjob happens, by the way.
Why
Whoa.
is she?
Hey, baby, need company?
I mean, I might.
Whoa.
Shit.
Hey, puppy, need a date?
Hey, you misgender me. Fuck you.
Oh, there's the fat Larry.
Hello.
Oh, damn.
Is this a Raven Ebony Darkness Raven Way?
Damn. So
No, because she's not wearing fishnet stockings.
so he's like, okay, who sneezed? There's silence. Okay. First row, stand up. Did you guys sneeze? No, no. Go to Gulag. Second row, stand up. Did you guys sneeze? No, go to Gulag. Finally, one person says, it was me. And he's like, bless you. That's the kind
Oh,
of...
that's not where I expected it to
Oh.
go. I expected it to go to place a Chew or a Jew. Look, it's like your favorite joke about Hitler that he wanted a glass of Jew.
Yeah, the glass of juice. And people are like, oh, it's gas for Jews.
That's why I expected that.
Makes sense. Guys, the Tremere building is here, right? In this location.
Eli. Oh, okay. So
Eli.
it's
Да.
okay. The Jewish pronunciation. Gotcha.
Я опять так и сказала сразу. Eli. Это клуб. This is the club.
Is it the
I
Abbey?
can't- Yes, basically.
In a
I
way.
always think about it. Okay, enter it and leave it right away. I'll show you some trick.
But I wanna.
It's really quick. We're gonna finish after that. I just want you to show you the trick. I know people clap a ridiculous long times with him because they didn't want to be first to stop.
Rigoletto. Oh.
Huh? Oh, clapped for ridiculous long. Yes. I thought capped. I was like, huh?
Leave?
Yes, leave now. I said you just need to reset the outside. So now go to the left, if I remember correctly.
It's a nice night out, huh?
No. Go. Wait. There, I think? Wait for a
Okay.
second. I think the
It's here, Sia.
Oh yeah, the BJ couple is
happening.
right here, yeah. So when they're gonna finish, she's gonna leave, he's gonna stay there, you can
She just said buy a watch.
Купи себе часы. Yeah, there you go. It's free feeding for all. And then every time you're gonna enter, they're gonna reset, so you can
Hope you
come back.
enjoy your BJ.
So you can come back and suck him anytime you like. So you know you get
No.
to suck him.
First he
Is gonna
gets
get
sucked,
sucked.
and then I suck him.
Yes.
Do. All right, guys. We should finish here, but let's read someone.
Yeah, I was like, let's see.
Купи себе часы и погладь пару костюмов.
Я не понимаю, откуда, к чему оно здесь все время говорится. Can I check if somebody streams this specific category? Yeah, can you check, please? We have consent.
There you go.
Can you type in Vampire the Masquerade, please?
Oh. I thought you were gonna...
No, I checked already.
Oh, I see the time, my bad.
Oh, okay.
It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's... There's nobody...